Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Hold On To Me. From last episode, I think we left off on a pretty sour, dark story behind with Nua. Um, guess something about school bullying, but we don't know the full story yet. So let's continue where we left off. Tuesday, a Tuesday in it, a Tuesday in it. The familiar yet annoying streaming of my alarm sets off. My fingers struggle to find the snooze button on my phone while my eyes adjust to the dim light inside of my room. Day 2 and I'm already sick of this shit. Rubbing my eyes, I attempt to pry myself from the comfort of my worn bed. Looking around my minimalist room still leaves me uneasy. The furniture I was supposed to unpack yesterday was sitting in a corner of my room, still very much wrapped in the plastic it arrived in. Oh, tell me about it. Since me, myself, and I still hasn't unpacked all my things, so only my only my mattress, my PC, and whatever bags of my clothes are laying around. Honestly, I never minded my room being messy. There was something about the disorder that made it easier to live in. Actually, yeah. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, my legs stopped feeling like they were filled with lead and I could roll off my bed. Stumbling past a small pile of t-shirts, socks, and underwear that I dumped onto the floor haphazardly, I grab a fresh pair of socks and a new t-shirt. Well, new would be an odd term to use since it was a carbon copy of the exact same shirt I was wearing right now. Whenever I see people wear a new shirt every day, I'm just baffled. Why go through all that work when you can just buy one shirt you like 30 times and be set every day? No more debating on what to wear. It takes too much time and thinking. Cause people might think you don't take a shower, man. You don't change your clothes. Ultimately, I gave up on trying to find an answer to this question and instead just focused on getting ready for yet another day of hell. Mom and Dad were already gone by the time I went outside my room to eat breakfast. By this point, it wasn't a surprise anymore. I can count on one hand how many times we've actually shared a breakfast like a normal family would. But it would be absurd to claim that we were a normal family, so it didn't bother me that much. Bother me that much. Still, the light sting in my chest every time I would wake up and find a completely empty house just fucking sucked. A note was attached to the fridge. Made you breakfast and lunch to take in case the food at your school isn't great. Love you, mom. Oh, so I have the same thing as Inco. Like, I don't have parents at my house. Well, that was something at least. I was so used to skipping breakfast, but by this point that I honestly didn't feel very hungry. But I decided a few bites of the eggs and bacon sandwich my mom made it wouldn't kill me. That way I'd have at least something in my stomach. Maybe it would make the day a bit more bearable. After searching through my bag one last time to make sure that I had everything I need for today's subjects, I pocketed the I pocket the house key left in the small tray next to the door. Something catches my attention as I'm about to leave. The small brown black leather wallet that the Dodger from yesterday dropped. I hesitate before stuffing it into one of my many pockets of my jacket. Today at lunch, huh? Let's see how things turn out. Lucky for me, the bus station was only 2 minutes of walking away from my home, making the journey there tolerable. I finally disembarked the stuffy bus and onto the sidewalk of the school for the second time. Still the same sight as before, a blend of hues, all colliding and no rhyme or reason, clumsily tumbling through the front doors of the school, yet still no sign of an orange one. Surveying the building, I've secured a more discreet entrance, the side doors to penetrate the school's strongest defenses. Those being the other students colliding into each other, forming an impenetrable wall in the front of the school. Making my way inside, I pull up my own schedule on my phone. First off is chemistry. The thought of having to learn the properties of different chemical elements seemed rather stressful, but maybe if I pretend I was an alchemist or a wizard making my own potion of a +3 destruction, I think I'll at least have some fun with the class. Man, I'm a fucking nerd. Can't let the ops know I fuck with spellcasting. Can't let the ops know. Next class is literature. Luckily, it wasn't far from the lab. I never cared for reading or anything, but I can appreciate some smart writing. Just as long as we don't get into groups to discuss why the sly fox jumped over the lazy dog, I'm good. Ah, yes, the overreading into the text. Like, what is this meaning? I take a seat at one of the tables in the back then. Oh my gosh, Nua! Well, I was. I snapped my head to Tiffany, who was sitting near the front of the class. She's beckoning me to come and sit next to her. Raptor Jesus, why? Oh, we have Raptor Jesus. She's giving me Ben vibes, not gonna lie. What a nice surprise! What a nice surprise! I didn't know we were sharing the same class. Yeah, what a surprise. Hmm? Something wrong, Yuwa? I'm really tired, so I'm just trying to avoid listening to too many lectures. Oh, don't worry about me talking your ear off. I'm just Tiffany today, not student council Tiffany. She gives me a nervous laugh. Shit, did I accidentally call her out? I was referring to the teacher's lectures. Well, I wasn't referring to you. You're not that annoying. I mean, you're tolerable. Oh, well, thank you, I guess. You what you truly are a fucking retard. I don't think I can say that. Sorry. Hmm? For what? Nothing. If you want to sit somewhere else, I understand. No, it's just God damn it, I'm really just making myself look like an ass. I don't like getting mushy, but I feel like she's honestly pouring her heart out to be acquainted with me. Hey, I will save here. I don't think it means anything. Let's see. Explain yourself fully. Okay, never mind. Okay, explain yourself fully. Yeah, let's be nice. Let's be nice, you know. Let's be nice, Nua. Second day of school, and I'm just horrible with keeping the goal of remaining a loner. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not that much of a talkative person. Honestly, I just have a hard time clicking with people, I guess. Having someone put up an effort is really new to me and I don't know how to even go about it. So just, I don't know, forgive me for being an asshole, I guess. I really appreciate that, to be honest. I can relate with not connecting with people. Really? You look like one of those popular girls. Nope. I mean, I am an outgoing person, but it's really hard to find people that are willing to sit through my rants about my interest. Could have fooled me, honestly. Really? I mean, you definitely hold yourself to such a high esteem, but oh my gosh, really? Damn, she reacting too much. God damn those teeth. Oh my gosh, really? I'm so glad I'm pulling it off. Wow, those are some gnarly ass teeth. Like I said, I guess I've never seen her open her mouth like that. Suddenly, she snapped her jaw shut again, taking me out of a trance. Oh darn! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. She starts covering her mouth with both hands. Her face shows a look of embarrassment. I really hope my teeth didn't make this weird. Your teeth, dude, they're fucking sick. Sick in a good way. Wow, they usually scare people off. It's why I don't smile so much. Hell nah, they remind me of sharks. Sharks are cool. I like sharks. She nods, giving a bashful smile. She seems happy about my answer. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm making something for you. You're making something? Yeah, as your welcoming gift. Now that I've gotten a good look at you. What does she mean by that? She sifts through her book bag, struggling to look for whatever she wanted to obtain. Come on, where is it? I get a better look at her bag. It was a satchel, covered with buttons on one side. Some I could pick out being UFOs, aliens, and even the Predator. The late bell finally rings out, and the teacher comes walking in. Oh man. I'll show you later, okay? The door slammed shut with a surprising amount of force. Mr. Misha, welcome to English lecture. I am Mr. Misha. Remember it well. The rest of the day was uneventful up until lunch. Lunch, maybe the guy is still there. Clutch his wallet in my pocket, making sure I've still brought it. I make my way to the back of the line. Sure enough, I see him a few feet down the line looking at his phone. He looks much more angry, sad, more upset than when I first saw him. It didn't sit right with me, didn't feel natural. I think of how I want to approach this. Call him out, hand him back his wallet first. I'll try. Oop. Let me just save real quick. I'll try calling him out. As I struggle to come up with an idea of what to do, I just blurt out his name from across the room. Hey you! Hey, hey you, Leon! About half of the lunch line turns around and starts to look at me as if I had a couple of screw loops in my head. A few whispers got tossed around as the raptor I called out scouts. Hey, fuck's sake. Hey. Fuck's sake, my nose. About half of the lunch line turns around and starts to look at me as if I had a couple of screws loose in my head. A few whispers got tossed around as the raptor I called out scouts out the cafeteria to see who called for him. He finally spots me, a small grin as his lips is what? He finally spots me, a small grin on his lips as he skips towards me. It seems like the thing that was bothering him ended up being completely forgotten about. Yo dude, what's up? Hey, hold up. Aren't you the guy I bumped into the other day? Bumped would be the wrong word to use. More like ran me over, like a truck runs over a jaywalker. Yeah, I know. Real sorry about that, dude. And for your phone too. Hey, speaking of, he swings his backpack around and plops it onto the floor and unzips the smaller compartment, peeking out, and I can see a variety of phone models. He then pulls out a phone similar to mine, except this is newer, much newer. I stare at him in confusion as he hands it to me. Guess got this fresh off the pile after school yesterday. Fresh off the pile? What the fuck is this guy even talking about? I what? How did you even get this? And the exact same model too. I got my methods, dude. But hey, on the bright side, I held my promise on the payback. My brows furrow and I look at him with a face that clearly says, "Really, dude?" His enthusiasm dies down as he realizes that yes, I'm still not happy about the entire situation. Look, dude, I'm really sorry that I messed up your first day here like that. I was just in a hurry and didn't look ahead. I get it if you're still pissed. I sigh before pocketing the new phone and extending my hand towards him for a handshake. Shit happens. Thanks for replacing my phone though. He accepts my hand and a small smile appears on his face once again. What's the least I could do, my man? As I was about to turn around and leave, he puts a hand on my shoulder and tries his best with an optimistic grin. Hey man, you got a name by the way? Nua. Cool. I was just wondering, friends? I know I didn't really make the best first impression, but it'd be dope to see you around more often. You seem like an alright guy. Knowing what denying would make me look like a massive asshole after he went through all the effort to make it up to me, I sigh before nodding. Seems like an alright guy. He reminds me of Damien. Fuck it, it's just very cliche, my bad. He seems like an alright guy. Yeah, friends. I'll see you around. Damn, I feel like a jerk now. Whatever, shit's been settled. No harm, no foul. Now that's over, I'm starving. I wonder what they got that's good to eat here. I forgot to give him his wallet. Hello? I'll go back. Can I load? Hello? Load. Hand him back his wallet first. Yeah, the wallet's probably what's causing him to look so down. Probably felt like the immediate karma after breaking my phone, even though it was most likely an accident. I don't want to start the year off with enemies as well. I walk up to him asking the people in front if I could move up first. I have the wallet ready in my hand. I'm terrible at telling what kind of dinosaur he is, let alone anyone I've met so far, minus maybe like three of them. Orange dude, this your wallet? The Dodger's eyes light up as they locked onto his wallet, then immediately snatched it back from my hand. Dude, holy shit, thank you so much, man. He opens it up, making sure everything is where it's supposed to be, still not batting an eye at me. Raptor Jesus. Raptor Jesus. Does he even notice I'm still here? You're welcome. He finally moves his head upwards and his eyes finally meet mine. Hey, oh damn, no way, you're the new human transfer. Sick. I've never talked to a human before. Shit. I don't think I've met one in real life. About my phone yesterday? Oh, oh. His eyes bulge out in a oh shit moment. You're the one I ran into. Damn. I'm sorry, boss, but hey, I got something for you. He swings his backpack around and paws onto the floor and says, "Okay, there you go, my man. On the house policy, since I was the one to break your phone." Oh, thank you. Wait, where did you even get the money to buy this? You didn't even have your wallet. Oh nah, homie. I got my stock from a third party, my man. I can get them crazy cheap. Plus, it's a Pixel phone, so it's not like they're pricey to begin with. His stock? Yo, you wanna come sit with my table? I know you're new to the school, so I can introduce you to some kick-ass people. I'm stunned. This is feeling very strange to me. The immediate thoughts that rush into my head: where? Why me? What's the catch? Does someone want to assassinate me and this is a lure? You don't have to, homie. I'm just offering. Guess he caught onto my uneasy pause. Look, just trying to get my lunch, honestly. I want to be alone right now. Hey, all good, boss. My table's always open if you change your mind. I'm Leon, by the way. Nua. Damn. Nua. Nua. Cool. I'll keep that memorized. I'll catch you some other time then. Huh. That went better than expected. Well, now, now that that's sorted out rather effectively, might I add, time to treat myself to lunch. What do they have for lunch here? I stand in the populated line leading up to one of the lunch stands, mostly populated by carnivorous-looking dodgers. The sign connecting to the wall that obscured the lunch stand was labeled simply as carnivore. I'm wondering what they could be serving today as I shuffle my feet a few inches forward as the line moves. My skinny ass could use some chicken nuggets, but as the line in front of me became shorter and shorter, I started to realize what they were serving. Looking down at the first tray I see, my fears were confirmed. It's it's literally just a whole leg of lamb on every tray. Raw. How the fuck am I even supposed to eat this? I cut my losses and headed to the line, moving towards the herbivore section. The trays were just tree branches. Okay, one more stand. The pescatarian section. For Raptor Jesus' sake, please let them have something that's edible. Maybe they have fish sticks or something. It's an aquarium of live fish. Well, shit. The principal did say that I was the only human in the school, most likely wouldn't bother with spending the school budgets to accommodate one human. Guess I'll go home. Then it hit me. Mom, you're a lifesaver. The lunch my mom made for me this morning, thank God. Opening the bag, I realized that my oh so beloved mom decided to make me a BLT for lunch, prepping it in a plastic wrapper. By this point, it didn't surprise me anymore that my mom still insisted on making me things with tomatoes in them, even though I've told her countless times that just feeling them in my mouth makes me almost throw up. But whatever, I'll just pick them off. The desperate times call for desperate measures. Now there's the matter of seating. The room was packed, no seat left unattended, at least from what I could see. Several of the Several of the students were inside, with color making it impossible to even find an empty seat. I do see some occupied tables outside indicating maybe more seats, if not maybe some stairs I could sit on while I eat. Eventually I make my way outside with a plastic wrapper in my hand. I remember seeing some cafeteria benches outside of the building. Maybe I'll be lucky and one of those seats was still open. The second I step outside, my ear almost caved in at the hellish noise that's coming from the basketball court, the sound of a whistle. There's a decent sized crowd surrounding the ball court. On the court itself, a game is in progress. Most of the seats that were closer to the black top were all occupied, but there's still some space nearing the top of the bleachers. The way the metal seats bent ever so slightly made me feel uneasy, like any sudden movement could seal my fate in the form of a 7-foot fall. But whatever, at this point, I just want to eat my sandwich in peace. Funnily enough, I have a pretty decent view down at the game from my elevated position. As I unwrap one, as I unwrap my one chances at nutrients for the school day, my eyes start to wander back at the court. The game was seemingly starting to get very heated. There was a pretty diverse team on each side wearing red and blue shirts respectively. As I finally got rid of the last bits of plastic, I realized that Raptor Jesus' mom, half of this fucking sandwich was just tomato. I groan escapes a groan escapes my mouth as I peel it open to reveal the entire tomato that had been cut up into slices before being squished between the lettuce and bacon. After almost 2 minutes of peeling, I finally had a sandwich that I could actually eat. Taking the first bite, despite the still lingering taste of that accursed vegetable, it was still pretty good. My eyes start wandering back to what? My eyes start my eyes start wandering back up to watch the as the ball game goes on. I honestly don't have a clue about sports, but I could tell both teams were effective in their respective positions. As I struggle to keep track of the ball while every team member passes the ball swiftly, a large yellow triceratops takes the pass and swiftly weaves past the others trying to block her goal. At least I think she's a triceratops. She leaps backward and going for the shot, and then suddenly our eyes met. For some reason, it feels like the whole world just stopped as I studied her face for the brief moment I had. The way her, the way, the way her wide eyes sparked as she stared at me. What about that look felt so different? But before the moment can last any longer, I watch as she completely misses her shot and lands right on her ass. The ball gets wedged between the hoop and back the pun at and at the back panel. Even though it sucked for the team, I couldn't help but chuckle. I mean, come on, it's gotta take some luck to get it wedged in there like that. I turn my head back to the girl, still sitting on the ground. She's just holding her stare at me. That stare, I shouldn't be bothered by it, but for some reason it's off-putting. I began to ponder as I studied her expression more, then it hit me why this felt off. Everyone I've met looked at me in a negative way. It was always either pity, disgust, or contempt. But this was different. I've only ever seen this kind of expression in movies. The only word that comes to mind was wonder. Whoa. Even after the whistle that causes the team to retreat back to the bleachers, those blue eyes still lock onto me as she clumsily walks back to her seat. This feels strange. There we go, there's Diego, my man Diego. I see you've taken a liking to our women's basketball team. What? Geez, how are these dinos so quiet? Yeah, just watching them practice. You know, this team has won many awards for our school. It's one of the best high school basketball teams in the state. Uh-huh. I turn back to look and see if that girl is still looking at me. Sure enough, she still is. God damn. Boys. Just watching them play, you can really appreciate the art of the sport. Diego strides in front of me, making extravagant poses as he gestures to the team down below. Ooh, hey, their passion, their vigor, their form. Truly a battle of strategy and endurance. What the hell is he talking about? I'm having to lean side to side to try and get another glance at the team, but I'm blocked by Jago's massive motions. God damn it, move! Hmm? What is your seat not. Sorry. Hmm? Hmm? What? Is your seat not comfortable? Why are you moving like that, Hermano? Damn it, I can't see, dude. How arrogant of me. Who am I to distract you from the fine performances to be put on display? I fucking love Diego. Can't you just shut up for like 1 second? I look around the courtyard. The team had already dispersed and was heading back inside. No sight of the Triceratops. Is there any issue? What troubles you, my friend? Nothing. Just saw someone. Ooh, do tell. Tell what? Already the second day and you've met love at first sight? That's retarded as shit. Nonsense! I've finished this so many times before, hermano. Can you stop calling me that? Every bud must blossom into a beautiful relationship in this tree called life. Like the legends has told me. Like, fuck. Like the legends as old as time, two lovers destined to meet eye to eye. But alas, the star-struck lovers must overcome the obstacle before them to finally be together truly. Much like the heroine tale of the lovers of Teriel, or the tragic legend of Romeo and Juliet. There comes. I fucking love him, man. I can still hear him rumble on from a distance, and I can also see a small gathering of students surround him, intrigued in whatever he's babbling about as I'm walking back inside. I'm still thinking about that weird staring trigger. What? S- Sorry, what now? What did you. I'm gonna have to blur that, I think. I don't. No, I don't feel comfortable. Trigger, is that a word? Whatever, I'm using it. Please don't. Was she even a triceratops? They're supposed to have that crest on the back of their head, right? I guess she was wearing a beanie, but shouldn't it be big as hell? More noticeable? I never really paid attention to dinosaur species. I could be mixing her up with something else entirely. Still, just the thought of that stare causes the small hairs on my arms to stand up. I don't know how to feel about it. What was her deal? Oh, the music's back. Okay. Oh, too loud. My bad. Let me just lower the volume. Okay. I think that's good enough. Math math class comes around by far the bane of my very existence. Same, dude, same. The teacher is already inside writing some equations and formulas on the board. I take a seat at the second row from the back of the class. Good rule of thumb is to never sit too close or too far from the front. Good way to get called out for a random problem that you have no idea how to solve, therefore making you look like a retard in front of the whole class. I see three other students gather at one desk. The one occupying the desk looks familiar. Wait, isn't that the orange dude? He's handing one of them something while the teacher isn't looking, a small red rectangular object. Alright class, get to your seats. The other three students quickly get back to their seat as if nothing happened. Now I'm curious. Quickly swap my current seat to the empty seat in front of me so I could be behind Leon. Be sure you're comfortable with your seating because that will be your seat for the rest of the year. Now hold tight while I grab some water. Now's my chance. I lean in to tap Leon's shoulder. Oh shit, what's up, my guy? You a plug? Hmm? You just gave. Sorry, what now? You just. You just gave him some fent, didn't you? What? Fuck no, I don't touch that shit. Stuff for losers. But I'm glad you asked. Leon opened up his backpack and inside of his jacket simultaneously, revealing a plentiful amount of good like electronics and candies. What you buying? What's all this stuff? My goods, refurbished phones, some snacks from my hometown, and the crowd favorite, BINBENDOS. BINBENDOS 3BCs. Want anything? I can hook you up. Nah, I'm good. Fair enough, bro. Hey, I'm still wanting you to come hang out with us tomorrow. I'm bringing something for everyone. Maybe. The teacher steps in and shuts the door, placing his mug of water on his desk. Alright, let's get started. While the teacher writes some simple formulas down the board, Leon leans in towards me for a whisper. Psst, give me your arm. I want to test something. I do so reluctantly, wondering what intention he has. Leon then grabs my wrist and wraps a bracelet on. See the tag? Pull it. Oh, fuck, I forgot. My brain just shuts off. Okay, I notice a very tiny tag peeking out below the bracelet. Pulling on it unveils a small slip of paper with some pre-written formulas. Dude, this class hasn't even started. How are you making stuff like this? Gotta prepare ahead of time to make sure my methods work. Yeah, but how did you even get these answers? Google? Hey, no talking in class. Yeah. The rest of the day went by in a flash, at least for this build of the game. And I went home with that girl on my mind. Oh, till the next day comes around. It's Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday.
Since I'm planning to do this like each day kind of like episode, I'm planning to end it here. Think so. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. And that was good, I guess. We get to meet the dino. Apparently, she's a triceratops, and some interesting stuff. Well, I guess I'll leave it off here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.